Hello everyone, I'm joined by Stefan Xuereb, who is one of the 40 quarterfinalists of Malta Eurovision. Stefan, thank you very much for joining me and talking to me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
First of all, how did this whole Eurovision story come about?
Okay, so I work with a couple of local artists here, okay, such as Richard. Today, Richard phoned me up. He said, Steph, I have this rock song. At the time, it's been 2 years back. I performed at the Malta Rocks Festival in Malta. And Richard phoned me up. He saw my performance and he said, Steph, I have something for you ready. We went to the studio, we did this, some arrangements there. It clicked. Then we were like, should we do it for Eurovision, I think. And that was the way forward for the song coming at this stage. That's basically the process to it.
Now, Richard already has some Eurovision experience, obviously, as he represented Malta as part of Firelight. Do you guys know each other for a long time? And I'm guessing you guys have already previously worked together?
Correct. I've actually played sometimes as a session with their band. They have the band with his brother and sister. So I've worked for some time with them over there. We did some work on their songs as well. So yeah, we've been in touch for quite a number of years. Richard and all the family are so cool. I mean, they are very talented. Simply just, we blend in like without any issue, never.
Tell me more about the song. What is it about and what's the story behind it?
Okay, well, actually Richard wrote this song while all his family was in quarantine. Some of his family members were even with COVID, and his quarantine was even extended further, and he was really in that state where he needed to get a full-on guitar valve amp and hit that note. So yeah, I mean, you could sense the aggression in the song in some areas. This shows a song, how life can be hard for anyone, right? Now it's a relevant situation, but life can be hard in a lot of situations. And you can actually own this song for yourself and, just make it your own. Visualize it as your own. So, I mean, it's a song expressing how life can be hard for everyone, as I explained, but accepting the situation and moving the way forward is the result. Okay? So that's basically the concept of What Do You Want, which is the lyrics were written by Aidan O'Connor, by the way.
Yeah.
I love Aidan. Forgot to mention.
Now, we don't get a lot of rock songs in Malta Eurovision. Do you think this gives you some sort of an advantage?
Yeah, I mean, that was the scope of it. I mean, this is just who I am. So even Richard, when he produced the song, that is why he just plugged it to my to my vocals. I mean, it depends. I'm receiving a lot of feedback from even non-Eurovision followers. Okay, so that is good in a way. It starts to shape up things differently in Malta. I'm receiving private comments and where do we watch it? Where do we, they don't know it really.
Yeah.
But the rock community is starting to also be more involved. We've had the Global Eurovision won by the famous Måneskin. Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically it.
How was it performing at MCC during the quarterfinals, and what are you preparing for us for the semis if you qualify?
Okay, so it was, first of all, a bit, let's call it, we were just faced solos. You know, if you've seen I'm sure you've seen it.
Yeah.
So my song, the scope of my song is to go full blast with the band. Okay, the guys that actually work on the music themselves, so gives them a chance to project the music, right? And there's the team, right? It's a band team coming with complemented with some great visuals. I'm working with some visuals, etc., to complement the song and actually give it the 100% full expression. Okay, so that's, you know, the message could be delivered further. Singing it solo with all that crutch going was a bit, I would say, different, but it was a good experience for me. I managed to even make some moves. Yeah, and it went okay. Yeah, hoping to get it to the semi-finals, obviously, and go with the band and all the graphics, etc. We're really looking forward. Done a lot of work there, so yeah.
And what would it mean to you to win Malta Eurovision and to go to Liverpool to represent your country?
Yeah, that would be a great honor, obviously. It's something that would give you more stability in your repertoire and even the artists that you'd meet. So the aim of, we were talking before offline. For example, I was involved in an electronic project which happened just yesterday. It was a very big project. The aim of doing these things, apart from growing yourself, is to grow within the community, right? I even just going to the Eurovision, I've met a number of artists and I've worked even on some songs in the Eurovision, which I work with bass lines for them as well. So it's more to keep growing in an aspect of music, you know. That's the main focus. I just love meeting new musicians, going abroad, meeting producers, and collaborating with whatever. So yeah, that's the aim. That's the aim. That's the
and what's the future for Stefan? Do you have any other upcoming projects?
Yeah, we're doing some work with the band. It's called the Wayne's World at the moment. We were doing an album. Still, the instrumental stuff was released. Now the next step is so the Wayne has released the instrumental album. Now the next step is to start releasing the Vox and the new setup, because this was just practically 2 years back which we've started doing this. Yeah, I mean, looking forward, this was a step, start releasing stuff and going for it, you know, apart from supporting all the great artists here.
Well, thank you very much, Stefan, for this lovely chat.
Thank you.
I wish you the best of luck in Malta Eurovision, and we're looking forward to hearing more music coming from you.
Thanks very much. Thanks for having me, Ervin. Thanks very much.